Get your dirty butt away from me, Cooper. Go. You're all dirty, boy. I'm wet. Oh, we got one on. We got one on. Reveal yourself. Well, they didn't last very long. They left. Now we wait. We got three on. Hard to see this damn computer screen. We got two on. Yep, it has been raining here just about all day, Louie. So yeah, it's cloudy right now. It feels good out here. Yep, light on the smoke. What's up, Judge Whip? What's up, Hojo? How y'all doing this evening? We got us a little rain today off and on, so it's cooled things off quite a bit. I did do a little bit of cooking this evening. I just reverse seared some steaks, some ribeyes. So the pit is technically lit today. Yep, it's nice and cool. We got maybe, I don't know, we didn't get a whole lot of rain, but enough to get everything wet. Oh, what you get in your Porter Road, man? Oh, that ain't no good, man. Just got back from Houston. Where you live at, Hojo? What you ordered from Porter Road, Judge Whip? Pork brisket, chuck roast, spare ribs, pork tenderloin. Yeah, I did. I did a pork brisket last weekend. It wasn't bad. It was different. I got a better idea for that pork brisket. I'm gonna do a video on later. But nonetheless, it was still good. I bought a pork brisket and I bought a beef belly. That's what I bought off of them. Everything else I could find around here. There's only two cuts I couldn't find. In Dallas, yeah, it's a 4-hour drive from Dallas to Houston. It's actually 3.5 hours from right here where I live at. Yeah, you got your pork belly? Yeah, I can get pork bellies at HEB over here. I actually made some homemade bacon last weekend also. Yeah, see, I would have ordered a lot more stuff if the prices would have been make it worthwhile, but they were a little bit they were a little bit too high for me on some of that stuff I can get around here. It didn't make sense. I mean, meat's meat in my opinion. Porter Road's got some good looking stuff though. Yep, that's what we doing right now. The pit is lit, beer in hand. Let's talk. Yeah, don't forget to hit the like button. What's up, Katie Ranch? How you doing, bud? Y'all notice my picture's a lot clearer today. I got a new webcam. I was at Walmart yesterday. I had the 1080p Logitech webcams on sale for like $30. And I was like, shit. So I bought it, and it's way better than the one that's on my computer. I'm getting a way better picture today. I did the beef belly the other day and smoked it like a brisket. Tell you what, that daggone beef belly. The beef belly don't taste like no other cut of beef I ever had in my life. Beef belly tastes like beef belly. I put it to you like that. You can't compare it to chuck roast. You can't compare it to brisket. It's very good and very rich. I bought two of them. I did that one like a brisket. I'm gonna make beef belly burn ends with the other one. I cut that thing open. It was like a waterfall of juice. They do have a lot of fat on them though. I had to do some trimming on mine. Nope, yeah, it worked. Hell yeah! Thanks for dropping in. Yeah, I seen Jeremy Yoder did one like that today. I went all through Facebook. I mean, not Facebook. I went all through YouTube looking and said, "Hey, nobody's done a dead gum beef belly yet. I'm gonna get one off Porter Road and do it, or did a brisket beef belly." And I'll be dang, as soon as I got my order in, the mad scientist dropped his video. I was like, "Damn it! Thought I had me something there." The same thing with Chud when he did his pork butt smoked like a brisket. I thought I was on to something there, and he beat me to it by a week. But it is what it is. Hey, that pork belly, you can smoke that pork belly like a brisket, and that's some damn good eating, man. I like actually taking the pork belly, smoking it down like a brisket, get it to about a 185, 190 internal temp, and then cubing it up, throwing it in the pan, sauce it up, finish it off like that. To me, that's better than just cubing it up right off Jump Street. It takes longer, though. Or you can cut it in strips like Chud does. Got a dead glare on the screen. You may have your office bug. Boss man might be checking up on you, man. Oops, chicken around back there. Yeah, so when you cube it in the beginning, you get more smoke around the edges. But what I found is you get more edges that get a little bit harder, and the outside gets a little bit harder, and it's not quite as tender. But if you take that thing whole and then cube it up, oh, Amber Alert. Yeah, if you take that thing and smoke it whole and then cube it up, just like doing brisket burn ends, same process. It puts out a better product in the end, in my opinion. What's up, Gorilla Joe? Gorilla Joe barbecue in the house. Yeah, I don't. So I have here recently started worrying about my presentation and get more views on YouTube. But other than that, I've always cooked for flavor, man. I don't really worry about presentation too much. Flavor. A lot of people say you eat with your eyes first, but flavor's king, man, all day long. Yep, that dead gum girl. Gorilla Joe's. You gotta have your video. You ain't got the pressure of the competition no more. Now you can get back doing what you do. All right, I'll see you in a little bit, Hojo. Be careful, man. Yep, I got 7 videos sitting in the wings that I got to get edited. Why I ain't shooting no videos for a couple weeks. I don't wanna take a break from managing this fire out here in this damn heat. Yeah, I hear you on that, man. And I voted for you. I thought your burgers looked better. You made your own ground meat, but hey, John did a good job on his too, though. I will give him that. It was a neck and neck battle for damn sure. That was a hard one to vote on. bunch of them that were hard to vote on. Got some good cooks of mine. I ain't even thought about another cook yet. Like I said, I'm gonna sit back for a couple of weeks and take a break. Just do editing. The plus side to having a big old pit back there is you can smoke multiple things at one time. Oh, Trumpet Master, Louis. Louis was my dark horse pick, man. I think he's fixing to make some noise and pull an upset, knock George out. I can see it happening. Yeah, it is. I can only imagine, man. That's definitely some pressure. Having to cook, shoot a video, and then have the pressure, making a decent thumbnail and making it look good to the eyes. Yeah, because that's what it really ain't got to even taste good for this competition. This just got to look good. Yeah, a chud box. It's on the list. Do a chud box big enough to do whole hogs on, and then I'm just gonna do a Santa Maria build too. Here before too long. Probably sometime this winter when it's all cooled off. I ain't out here sweating my ass off. Yeah, Gorilla Joe did do a good job, man. There ain't no doubt about it. I think everybody did good, really. Heck, man, voting was tough this last round, man. I think there was really only one landslide win. The rest of them were pretty close. Five to edit. That's the best way to do them, man. Was just stretching them out thin and doing one a week, one a week, one a week, man. But I started getting burnt out, especially when it got hot. And the old lady, she was getting mad at me, not spending enough time with kids and her and all that. So I started doubling up, tripling up cooks on the weekends. Yeah, so some of those guys have gotten quite a bit of subscribers off them off this competition. I know me and Triple B, we had about the same subscribers when he jumped in the competition. Now he's up to almost 700 subscribers. We were both at like 439, something like that. And Gorilla Joe, he's jumped up in subscribers too. I bet he's up there around the 430 mark now. Yeah, probably higher than that now. I just did some reverse seared ribeyes right back there on that smoker. I can still feel the heat coming off of it. That's why I moved my computer up a little bit further. I had a ripping hot fire going in there. Dang, you done passed me up. 497. You about to get your community tab, dude. Congrats. I'm at 484. Yep. It's like I said, man, having a YouTube channel and trying to put out a consistent product, it's like having a second job. I told myself I was going to do this for a year, and if I didn't have 1,000 subscribers within a year, I was going to keep making videos, but back off of it and not make as many. I started taking YouTube video making serious back in February, back when I built that pit and upgraded all my stuff and bought an expensive camera and all that kind of crap. Yeah. 497. If y'all ain't already subscribed to Gorilla Joe, give him a subscribe. Let's get him over 500 on this feed if we can. That'd be cool. Oh, there's one of my chickens back there. Shout me out too, dude. I don't know. Here lately, I'll get about 4 or 5 subscribers, and then I'll lose 2 subscribers, and it's been up and down for the last couple of weeks. I was up to 487 subscribers the day before yesterday. Then I wake up 3 unsubscribed, and I'm like, damn it! I just gotta get better at the on-camera presence. I started out as a no-face channel, but maybe I'm ugly. Maybe people don't even want to look at me. I don't know. Maybe I just need to get back to being no-face. Oh man, that sucks, Gorilla Joe. Yeah, I feel you. Maybe I'm not the only one. There for a minute, I thought YouTube had the conspiracy up against small channels, man. Like they're hanging a carrot out there just long enough to say, "Oh, you got it. You almost got it," and pull it away from you. And I'm like, "Oh man." Yeah, that could be it. Judge Webb may be on to something here. Yeah, maybe that's right. I think once you get that community tab, though, you go out to a even more brighter audience and more people. With that community tab. Yeah, you can show your face, Louie. You're not ugly, dude. Yeah, and another thing that I've noticed on YouTube, I've got, God, there ain't no telling how many subscriptions I got. I know I'm subscribed just about everybody on this channel, but sometimes when these guys drop videos, they don't notify me about it, and I've got notifications set on all my subscriptions, man. So I don't know. I think that's got a lot to do with it too. They do not watch a full video. YouTube will, damn. Yeah, YouTube probably does do that because they got so many people out there, and I don't want to pay everybody with the watch hours and subscribers. I would imagine 18 plus for language. Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now, I cuss like a sailor, but when I'm on video, I'll even edit out some stuff when I'm video editing, but I try not to cuss too much, especially when I'm on video. So, yeah, I'll drop a F-bomb here and there for sure. Yeah, the notifications are hit and miss. So if I've recently subscribed to somebody, then I start getting notifications. But if it's someone that's been on there for a long time, and there's a few channels I could have swore that I was subscribed to, like Smoky Ribs and a few other ones that are big name channels. And I was looking the other day and it said subscribe on it. And I'm like, man, I know I've been subscribed to these guys. I've watched their videos forever. So I don't know. There's some screwy shit going on. Like this live stream right here, I scheduled this and I went back to looking for it on YouTube and it didn't have a upcoming live stream feed or nothing like that. It should have notified my subscribers and let them know I was going live ahead of time so I knew I was getting on. I don't think it did that. Time for another beer. Yep, there's something. I know YouTube was screwed up last weekend with the view counts and all that crap. That's what they're saying in analytics. Yep, I figured I'd get on a little bit earlier in the day since there was no sun out here and it was cloudy. And it feels good. I ain't even sweating right now. Oh, there's my little cock back there. Go ahead, Louie. Take care of your business, bud. Take care of your business. Well, see, we got 10 on there. Anybody got any questions, man? I'm an open book. I will comment on something. I finally found some of that Goldie's barbecue rub at my local Walmart over there. Gave it a try. Wasn't a fan of it. It's too damn salty. Had some good heat on it, though. Had some good heat. Yeah, he had COVID. Y'all need to pray for him. And he thinks that he gave it to his dad, too, and that's not good at all. Hopefully he is feeling better. He was laying in bed the other night on Smoking Joe's live feed. He didn't look too great. But he said he was on the back end of it, so maybe he'll be all right. Maybe he'll be all right. So y'all take a little bit, pray for him and his family, that nobody else catches that crap. Oh, man, that's awesome, dude. Congratulations. Congratulations. Start working on your Christmas budget. I feel for you, man. I feel for you on that. I got 6 kids. 6 kids, nieces and nephews. Christmas time around here, I'd be broke. What's up, Mom? Yeah, YouTube's retarded like that. I scheduled this live stream too. It should have let everybody know it was coming. I scheduled it at like 10 o'clock this morning. Yeah, only one kid. Got it made, dude. Just one kid. 3 dogs and 2 cats. I buried one of my smoking buddies the other day. My blue heeler that was 16 years old, she finally passed away. What's up, Rick? How you doing, man? Got a big channel up in here. Rookie numbers. You got to get them numbers up, man. Tell you what, I can't pull out of a damn driveway. Yep, I can't pull out of a driveway. Big for being on a small feed, Rick. I think what you got a little over 3,000 subscribers, something like that. Y'all should have been on Chud had a live stream. I think it was Monday or Tuesday. At one time, he had 752 people on that chat. That poor dude couldn't keep up with the comments on there. He just started reading all the super chats. It was moving so dead gum fast, I couldn't type fast enough to respond to everybody. I know Trumpet Master Louis was on there. Five daughters, one son, 12 grandkids will be gainfully employed until the day of my funeral. Damn. Yeah, that's a good thing that you got a big family, though. That's a good thing. Oh, thanks, Rick. Yeah, that's my 250-gallon smoker I built back in February. Yep. Pretty much all I use now. Just too easy to run that damn thing. Damn, you're one of 9? All your siblings are pumping out the kids. Nah, you're going to break the mold on that and just have one. Sylith, what's up, man? Up in Dallas, Texas. How you doing, dude? Still don't know if I said that right. Cooper, go on. You're all wet. Go, buddy. Go. My dadgum wet dog thinks he's got to come get in my lap. Rick, I just got through, if you wasn't already in chat earlier, I got a Brady bunch of kids over here to feed. But I just got through reverse searing some ribeye steaks. Some of them were bone in, some of them were boneless. Did about 7 or 8 steaks. Smoked them on that smoke collector side for about 2 hours at like 150, 200. Then I stoked that fire up, got it hot as hell, and seared them off on the other side. It was good. Your parents didn't name you for 21 days? Oh, man. That's a good thing you did live, dude. Look, good Lord works wonders. Yep, it's nice. Oh, Rick, he had a good cook on that pork belly. Between him and behind the garage, it took me, I didn't even vote on that video right away. I actually went back and watched them pork belly videos probably about 2 or 3 times before I voted. That was a hard one. All right, Gorilla Joe, take it easy, bud. Oh, what's up, Quint? How you doing, man? I ain't mistaken, Quint's from tuning in from Iowa. Yeah, it was. That was, yeah, that pork belly competition, it was close. I think it was tied on voting day. I don't know, and Smoking Joe turned it down. I think like maybe 10, 12 votes separated those two guys. Maybe been closer than that. Yep, Quint's in the house. He's calling everybody to vote. Hey man, you got to. And I think y'all's video had the most votes. I think it had almost 500 votes total between the two of you. Hot in Iowa? Well, we got a break down here in southeast Texas today. It rained almost all day on and off, and it feels good out here. Got a nice breeze, and everything's cooled off. Hey, y'all do me a favor and go like this video. Help my channel out, please. Cooper, no, go on. You're all wet, Bubba. Go. Go. My dadgum dog wants to jump in my lap. He's soaking wet. He went swimming in the neighbor's pond. Indiana, they got thunderstorms all weekend. We were getting ready to bring the kids to a water park over here in Soper, Louisiana, and I just happened to check the radar on my phone, and it's dead thundering and lightning, and so they closed it down. So we didn't go today. We're gonna try to go tomorrow. Do what? I apologize. My old lady's corrected me. She checked. She checked. My bad. Women. She made a check, but I made the call not to go because when you go to a water park like that, if there's lightning, they go ahead and they kick you out and they shut down for the rest of the day, and you don't get refunded. We normally just go to the creeks I'm right here by Toledo Bend, Sam Rayburn Lake, but we decided to bring them somewhere. I was gonna have a little fun. This go round. 90 degrees. I've never been to Iowa. The most furthest north that I've been is Kansas. And their hot was a different kind of hot. It was dry hot compared to down here where it's humid. You go to sweating, it dries off you real fast. That deadgum glare on my screen. I can't see how many people's on. Made you a chopped beef sandwich out of a chuck roast. So I smoked a chuck roast like a brisket here a while back. Probably maybe 3 weeks ago when we had this live feed. I wasn't a big fan of it like that, man. That's about the third chuck roast I've done. Everybody says that's a poor man's brisket, but I didn't like it. I mean, it was all right. It was edible, but I don't think I'll do another one unless I put it in my crock pot. But I bought it over here at my Brookshire Brothers, and it didn't have hardly no marble in it, so it needed help right off Jump Street. So what's everybody else? What's everybody else planning on cooking today or this weekend? What y'all got? Since we got 11 people on right now. Oh no, that's not Keystone, man. They're right there. That's good old Bud Light. They had a sale. I was in Walmart and they was having a sale on a 30 pack for $20. So I couldn't pass that up. And I don't discriminate when it comes to cheap beer. Beer is beer to me. I'll drink it. If it's cheap, I drink it. Normally, I'll drink Busch Light. Got some spare ribs. And Paul, you're doing your pork belly today? Well, that's right. You said you're going to do it this weekend. Mexican beer. So I was looking at them Dos Equis hardcore and thinking about getting me some fresh limes. I love some Dos Equis with lime. But I said, nah, I'll just get the Bud Light. My wife, she wanted to drink too. She don't like them exotic beers that I like to drink. She likes Michelob Ultra and Bud Light, things like that. So I didn't get the Dos Equis. I was really looking for some Yingling in a 6-pack, and I was looking at 30-pack of Bud Light and a 6-pack of Yingling. Yeah, I was looking for the black and tan, but Walmart didn't have it. I didn't feel like stopping. I was ready to get back to the house. I just recently tried that Yingling here about 3 months ago. A guy at work told me about it, and it's some pretty good stuff, man. And it's the oldest made beer in America. Fun fact of the day. The Apple Busch Light. So yeah, I seen that. And my favorite apple beer is Angry Orchard. If I drink an apple beer, I drink Angry Orchard. I don't care too much for Red's Apple Ale. That Angry Orchard's pretty good stuff. So Busch Light already, like I said, I'll drink it. It's not the best in the world. I don't know how the Apple Busch would be if it didn't live up to the hype of the Angry Orchard. I think I'd be disappointed in it. So, but I have seen it. And then I've seen another kind of Corona that I've never seen before called Corona Premier. That intrigued me. That was definitely intriguing. I don't drink all the time. I'm just a social drinker. This deadgum chair I'm sitting in is falling apart. Tito's and Ocean Spray Mango? I may have to give that a try. I actually like Big Red and coconut rum. All right, Rick, take it easy, bud. Thanks for stopping by, man. Good luck in the competition. You get the bye week this week, so you're good. You're on to the finale. Dave Toker. Yep, I hear you on that. I hear you on that. I can't do stuff like that, man. I gotta keep a job. But just saying, if I could, I'd definitely take a hitter. If I could. Just leave it at that. Leave it at that. I can't believe how good it feels out here right now. I'm gonna be sweating my ass off. Hey, when that pulled pork, when that pork butt goes on sale around me, I stock up on it. I use some pork butts to make sausage out of. That's beef sausage is good. Pork sausage is freaking way better than beef sausage. And then when you mix the pork and beef 50-50, that's pretty good too. I've actually got two in my freezer right now. I got two 8-pound pork butts in my freezer that I bought when HEB had them on sale for 97 cents a pound here a few months ago. And I've got probably about 10 or 11 pounds of brisket trim that I need to get rid of. It's occupying a lot of space in my freezer. It just think I'm too hot to make sausage right now. I've been trying to hold out till it gets cool where I can do it outside, not in the house, and make a big old mess. It's messy. It's definitely messy, but I will put out a sausage video as soon as it cools off. Another one. Thinking about doing a jalapeno and pepper jack cheese sausage video. Got 9 on. Yep. Yeah, Kroger's had a lot of sales going on here lately. I seen Kroger was selling brisket for $1.99 a pound. I actually went to the local Kroger over here in Orange, Texas, 3 weeks ago when they was having that big sale, but didn't see none that were worth a crap. All cheap select grades. Didn't have no marbling in them. I don't harp on the grade too much. The first thing I look for in a brisket is I turn it sideways and try to find me a bald spot on the side of it. Look and see what kind of marbling it's got in the flat. If it's got good marbling in the flat, I buy it. I ain't never ever had a point dry out on me, but I definitely had a flat dry out on me. It didn't have enough marbling. Look, that's my little pit buddy right back there. Just puffed his head up. That's Cooper. I pet him, but he's all dirty and all wet. I went and got some stuff. We've been on 40 minutes. 40 minutes. We got 7 likes. Mosquito bit me. How long did it take me to build my pit? I got the propane tank from a friend and the pipe. Gathered all my materials. From the time I started on it, I spent 3 straight days on it. And I got the firebox coped out, put on, the doors put on it. And then I had to come back from work and later on and put the smoke collector on. It took me about 4.5, 5 days to build that pit, total days, and that was working. Heck, man, the first 3 days I worked on that pit, it was during when the days were shorter. I'd get up about 5 o'clock in the morning, and I wouldn't go inside till about 9. So I spent Spent a lot of time on that damn pit, but I got it done in 5 days. Making chocolate babka bread? Babka bread? I don't know what that is. Have I ever smoked a turducken? No, but I plan on doing that for Thanksgiving. I baked a turducken before. I ain't never smoked it. Yeah, that's a 250-gallon pit. It's 8 foot 11 inches long, I think. The main cook chamber, 30 inches wide. It's a 30-inch diameter by 8 foot 4 inches long. And the firebox is another 42 inches, and then that smoke collector comes out to about the end of the pipe, 13 inches. So overall, that thing is like I think almost 13 feet. Ah, I see what it is. So we'll see what it looks like when it's baked, Mom. Babka bread. Must be some Jewish stuff or something. Yeah, I've been keeping my eyes peeled on Marketplace, and that's all I'd ever see on Marketplace is 250 and 150-gallon propane tanks. I've been keeping my eyes out for a 500-gallon. Yeah, I agree with you. So freaking, I got back in the stick, which I never had a smoker that big in my life. I always bought them cheap char grillers and burn them out every year and bought a new one. And then I got into the pellet smokers there for a little while, got intrigued by them, but then I just started missing my stick burner flavor. So I got back out of them, bought an old country Brazos, ran it a couple of times, I didn't like the way it ran. So I cut it out, the baffle out, moved the baffle up, made modifications, put a smoke collector on it, started running the stick burner again, but I can only fit 3 briskets on that thing at the most. So I was like, I need me a bigger smoker. Because at the time, I was selling briskets to family and friends, smoking them whole and vacuum sealing them. So I built that one back there, and now I can do about 10, 12 briskets on it if I put them in there right. Yeah, man. If you know what you're looking for in an offset, it don't matter if it's a deadgum fat stack, mill scale, whatever. It's just got to be built right. You can get a local fabricator to build you the same design for half the price of some of them big name guys that'll run just as good. I think here lately you're paying for the name on some of these things like the Franklins and some of them other ones. Me, I won't never dead gonna buy another smoker again unless I just hit the lottery and get rich. I will build my smokers from here on out the rest of my life because it's easy to build them. I know how to weld. I know how to fabricate. So, and I understand the dynamics and the airflow of how they run also. So I've got it. I've got it figured out. That pit back there here in the summertime, it's very efficient. Freaking, I can get almost 3 hours of burn time out of a setup. Yeah, not everybody's got it, man. Just it's something that's always come natural to me. And I've been welding since I was in high school. The LSGs, I hear a lot of people talking about the LSGs all the time. I think that's a lane, but I've looked at them. They look like they're all right. And then I'm biased about that certain style pit back there too. I like the way it runs. It runs like a dream. A drum smoker. I've got some friends that swear by them drum smokers. I ain't never used one. But I definitely a griddle is on my to get list too. Ain't no doubt the griddle is. I'm gonna get me a Blackstone griddle, do burgers and stuff like that on, or a good griddle. Might just make my own. Actually, when I was reverse searing those steaks back there in my offset earlier, I experimented with one. I got a baffle uh, heat deflector plate, probably about an inch above the grate in there, and I seared one of them steaks off on it. It didn't taste bad at all. It tastes pretty good. Some smoke plans with you? Well, I put it to you like this, man. I ain't no artist, so I try. I'll do the best I can. It's just freaking I know how to do a few things here and there. And like I said, man, if you go check out the Joe Cox, I think his name is, from smokerbuilder.com, he won't give you no plans, but he's got some videos on how to like cut the doors out and some other stuff. And that's where I got my door cut out from, was him. You know, he explains how to do it and find center and all that stuff. And he's got some good videos. If you ever get into it, definitely check him out. And he sells plans. He sells the smoker plans for about $80, which ain't too bad. No, I don't do no catering, man. So I've thought about getting into it pretty hard, a few times, but I've never got into it, mainly because I'm not set up here at my house to be. I don't have a certified prep kitchen or none of that. And I know my kitchen in my house ain't gonna pass. So I mean, one day I'm thinking about maybe getting a food truck or a food trailer and getting everything certified and doing all the smoking here on that pit back there, and then going up in town and selling a little bit here and there, and just dipping my feet in the water and see how it goes. And then in the fall, me and my buddy, he's building a fab shop. He wants to get into the smoker building business pretty hardcore. So we're going to explore that venture here before too long too. So, yep. I'm thinking a smoker close to yours would run 8 to 10,000. So yeah, if you buy it from somebody like Mill Scale or Moberg, you would probably be in that 8 to 10,000. If you go and buy that pit from a local fabricator, get some local shop to build it, you're probably looking at about 4 to 6,000. I know them 1,000 gallons are going for like $25,000, $30,000 from Moberg and Mill Scale and all those guys, but the price of steel has gone way up too. So people in the smoking building industry use propane tanks because you can get more profit off a propane tank. It's easier to get a propane tank than it is to pay for actual pipe. Pipe's heat treated. Pipe is expensive. If a customer wants us to build one out of pipe, we sure as hell will. But I'll be sourcing propane tanks to keep costs down, for me to make more money and to keep costs down for you guys. But if somebody wants one built out of pipe, we can do it. It ain't hard. Pipe's a little bit more tricky. Uh, when you go to cutting them doors out, they can really bow on that pipe. You got to be careful. So it depends on the propane tank. That propane tank back there is a 1/4 inch thick. So I got lucky with that one. It's a 1988 model. But these newer propane tanks on some of these 150 gallons and 250 gallons are only 3/16 of an inch thick, which is not bad. That's still a good thickness. It'll still retain heat. But me, I like 1/4 inch and up. And your 500 gallons, they're anywhere from 1/4 inch to 5/16, stuff like, or 3/8. I'm sorry, stuff like that. So still thicker than all that crap that you'll buy at the store. That propane tank back there, empty weight, I think it was 483 pounds. I want to say my whole smoker back there, I think it weighs close to 1,300 pounds of that pipe firebox on it. A firebox is 3/8 of an inch thick, which really helps having a, and on my next build, my 500 gallon, I'm gonna put a 1/2 inch thick piece of pipe on that thing. Yeah, 3/8 of an inch is a good thickness, and it'll retain heat. Not only when you got a smoker, a good thing for fire management is how thick your smoker is, because it'll hold radiant heat in too. It'll hold radiant heat. It'll take a little while for it to warm up, but once it gets there, it helps. It helps fire management. I got a fire management video coming out. I probably won't drop it for a while. I got to edit it, and I need to go back and redo some of my talking scenes I screwed up on. But yeah, 3/8 of an inch thick is good thickness. That'll last you for a lifetime. Got 9 people up in here. Yep. I hope to get my barbecue pit building going. I want to get barbecue pit going first. That won't interfere too much with work. That's something I can work on after work and on the weekends. But I do want to dive off into the barbecue world and sell some stuff too. Yeah, I get my wood locally. So where I'm at over here in Southeast Texas, I got the luxury of people sell firewood all over the place out here. I can buy local, or I can go down there to American Firewood in Kirbyville, which is about 10 minutes from here, 8 minutes from here. They are a little bit higher, but you're paying for a good product when you buy from them guys. Everything's cut consistent, all the wood split even, and a lot of times I can't find anybody that's got red oak around here. I'll just go buy some red oak from him. A damn good product for some good seasoned wood. Yeah, that's the good thing about the summertime right now, dude. Is like I said last weekend when I was running fires on that, I wasn't hardly burning no wood. I burnt, let's see, maybe 16 pieces of wood on my beef belly cook. It took about close to 8 hours. When wintertime comes, that's a different story. If you go back and watch any of my videos from my cooks in February versus my cooks to now, you'll see that my fire management changes with the changing conditions. In the summertime, it's easy to keep a hot fire. I actually had to, one of my videos, I actually had to use a little bit less wood because I was just getting too hot with my temps, which is a good problem to have when you're burning less wood. A matter of fact, I had a buddy that was cutting down some oak trees over in Call, and I hit him up, see what he was doing with him. He was going to keep the main trunk, but the rest of it he was getting rid of. It had some big branches on it, so I'm going to go over there Sunday and cut it up, bring it back here, split some of it. That'll be next year's wood. I try to keep me about a cord and a half, 2 cords on hands. That way, that way I don't run into no problems with wet wood. I've got probably about a quarter cord of red oak left. It's good burning wood right now. And then I've got some drier, just mixed oak. Probably got maybe about 30 or 40 sticks of that left. And then I got a whole cord of red oak mix that I bought from an individual that'll be ready to burn probably around, should be pretty well seasoned up by October. So that wood is will be ready. I actually used some of that wood for smoking some bacon the other day. You want to use some green wood for smoking that bacon, put some real good flavor on it. Could my pit handle a whole hog? Yeah. I am going to do a whole hog smoke on that pit. I probably won't go no bigger than maybe 25, 20 pounds though, because it'd probably be a pain in the ass getting it in and out of them deadgum doors. But I am going to do a whole hog. I'm either going to do a whole hog cook on that pit, or I'm going to get some cinder blocks and build me a cinder block pit and do it. But I do plan on doing that later on in the year when it gets a lot cooler. I ain't fixed to mess with it right now, though. The steaks turned out good. Hell yeah. Gorilla Joe back. My son asked me to smoke a pork shoulder and mac and cheese this weekend. Going to use your. So if you use that mac and cheese recipe, you can afford to go a little bit heavier on the cheese. And that recipe I put in there was a base recipe, but I like to put a little bit more pepper and a little more seasoning in my mac and cheese. So I would definitely, when you start getting it melted down, give it a taste, and you may want to add a little bit of zip to it. Hey, you can build it. You can build that pit, dude. It's not hard. That pit building's it's easy, man. I'm telling you, it's easy. I built that pit by myself. I had a deadgum tractor with a forklift attachment on it. I blocked it up, leveled it up, laid the doors out. Man, it was easy. I worked my ass off on it though, but I built it in 5 days. Hell, put some whole jalapenos in it, man. That'd be good with that. I ain't even think about that. You can make it however you want. Like I said, that's a base recipe. You can jazz it up however you want. It's good though. If you want to do it real fast, let it smoke on that smoker for maybe 1 or 2 hours and bring it back into the oven and crank it up to 350 and finish it off. Yeah, that's right. I built that pit. I take pride in it. Some of the welds are, yeah. Like I said, I built that pit when it was a cold front rolling through 20 miles an hour. Some of the welds got pinholes, but I didn't want to go back and re-weld them and bow my doors and shit, so I left them alone. But some of them look good. Some of them, yeah, it's good enough for my backyard. If I go to building pits for individuals, I'll slow down, take my time, and make them welds look way better. Man, I bet you can build your own pit, dude. So one thing I was telling people the other day, there's so much information on YouTube. If somebody wanting to jump in the barbecue world right now and learn how to build their own pits and learn how to smoke brisket and all that, there's way more stuff on YouTube right now for people to jump on there and watch some videos and put out a good product right up front versus back when I started doing this stuff. Yeah, I had YouTube, but I didn't use it that much. And I learned the freaking hard way. But now that I got into sausage made. I've only been making sausage for a little over a year. But the first batch of sausage I made was freaking dynamite. But hell, there was already recipes all over YouTube. I watched like 30 or 40 videos on how to make sausage. So by the time I got ready to do it, I felt like I'd been doing it for a long time. And I didn't even mess up my first batch of sausage. It came out awesome. Now I've done made about probably about 8, 10 batches of sausage now. They've all just better and better. Smoke a gator? Yeah, I can probably get some dead gum gator from I'm not too far from Louisiana. I can throw a rock from here. But I definitely want to do some gator. I love frying gator too. That fried gator's good. Was that yeah, that's a propane tank, 250-gallon propane tank that a friend had laying up in his yard. He'd been offering it up to me for a while. I finally got off my ass, went and looked at it. We loaded it up in my truck, and he gave me that piece of 24-inch pipe back there to put on it too. So air tanks, what I've noticed with air tanks is air tanks are a little bit thinner than propane tanks. So I'll stay away from them for builds. All you got's propane. Man, propane barbecue, get that out of here, Mom. What's wrong with you? You ain't lying. Shark is damn good eating. I've had shark, I've had grilled shark, and I've had fried shark before. Can't go wrong with either one of them. That's all you got. You need to get you a real pit, Mom. I may have to deadgum vacuum seal you some barbecue up, send it over to you so you can see what it's really like. I've used propane grills before. I used to do burgers and stuff on them all the time, but I got no use for one now. I ain't got no use for propane. I use propane to start my fires. I got a propane torch back there. Yeah, I've seen all kind of videos on smoking gators. I'm pretty well seasoned on smoking anything. I got an idea about anything. I get a piece of meat in front of me, I figure it out pretty dead quick. I seen that freaking stale cracker do a damn gator on a rotisserie over an open fire. That shit looked good. It looked damn good. Well, Mom, if you're getting barbecue at night, chances are that barbecue ain't worth a damn. Most barbecue joints, the good ones, sell out before 2 o'clock. There's only maybe a handful of them over in the Houston area that actually serve barbecue at night, and I think Louis Miller's does. But poured an entire bowl of sugar, yeah, that barbecue. You got to make sure you go to a place that's craft barbecue. I'm sure there probably ain't no good barbecue joints over there where y'all live at. I went to a Texas top 50 barbecue joint over here in Beaumont, Texas. I've been to it twice. Wasn't impressed with it. Yep, you were exactly right, Judge Webb. So when I went and tried that barbecue place over there, I was thinking I was gonna get my socks knocked off. I'm thinking, man, it's Texas top 50. Hell yeah, I'm fixing to eat damn good barbecue. And went over there and I left like I think I had an ashtray in my mouth. They used some dirty ass smoke on that shit. I couldn't believe it. And I said, well, they had a bad day. Me and a coworker snuck out of work and went over there. We didn't have nothing going on. Went back. He looked at me. He said, man, yours is way better than this. I said, yep. I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry you had to eat this. But you're right. Backyard barbecue. Oh, lady over there being dumb. But my backyard barbecue is way better than going and eating at most barbecue places. But I ain't had none of them top notch ones in Austin or none of that, which I do want to go try places like Franklin's and I want to go try Goldie's. I want to go see what the hype is. I want to go see where I'm at compared to them. But places like that, I won't knock them too much. They're probably doing the best they can, pumping out that much volume. That is a job. Like I said, that's all. It was average barbecue. It wasn't the worst. Best restaurant barbecue you can get around this area. Yeah, I done got to where I like cooking at home more than I like eating out. There's only very few places around here that I like to go to. Like in Beaumont, they got a place called Papa Do's Seafood. I'll hit that up every chance I get. Yeah, I do want to go try Truth Barbecue. So I'm 2 and I think I'm 3 hours away from Truth Barbecue. I googled it the other day because I seen Meat Church's video and how they do their briskets and stuff, and that shit looked good. I definitely want to go give that a try. Let's see how far I am from Truth. I'm 2 hours and 21 minutes from Truth Barbecue. I will make me a road trip over there here before too long. Go try it out. Most definitely. Yeah, I hear you on that. That's me. I'll go try anything. There's So we got 1701 barbecue over here in Beaumont, and then there's another place that's gaining a lot of traction over there called Taste of Texas Barbecue, Tex-Mex Barbecue Cuisine, which is a food truck at a Struckle Street Brewer over here. And I've been hearing a ton of good things about them, so I might ease over there in the coming weeks and go check them out, see what they're all about, see how good they are. Yeah, so that was the biggest knock on barbecue for a long time was that some of these places that the meat was good but the sides sucked. But I don't know. Some barbecue places got better sides than their dead gum meat now. Boudin. So look, yeah, I'm going to make Boudin soon. I've got some pork belly vacuum sealed that I did here a couple months ago, and I got some brisket vacuum sealed that I did here a couple months ago, and I've got a brisket Boudin recipe that I'm going to adapt with that pork belly, and I'm going to make a pork belly brisket Boudin. Definitely on my list. Yeah, those are all. Dang it, I hit the wrong button. Almost there. Gonna put your time out, silly. But I've seen the videos on Cadillac Barbecue and Heim and Pecan Lodge. I wouldn't mind trying them out. It all looks good for damn sure. I definitely want to go make a road trip over to Goldie's and see what number one tastes like for sure. Like I said, I bought a bottle of their rub at Walmart earlier. The Goldie's all-purpose rub. Man, that shit was salty. I don't know if I'll use it. Surely that's not what they put on their stuff in the restaurant, but they might. I was really looking for their sauce. Terry Blacks. Everybody says Terry Blacks has got a good product too. Where I live at, there's more. So I'm on the border of Louisiana, so there's more of a Cajun influence in Southeast Texas. So and there's a lot of we got a lot of Mexican food. We got a lot of Cajun food. We do have some barbecue here and there. Yeah, you ain't got nothing in Indiana, huh? But I can skip on over there to Louisiana and get some and get some good boudin. They got good boudin over there. And there's a place called Best Stop in Scott, Louisiana. It's got some good boudin and sausage. And they've got a place called Insane Sausages. It's freaking pretty good. We got some good food down here. So I seen the Savalas Brisket Rub at Walmart. And look, man, I'm not gonna buy a salt and pepper. That's what it looked like. It was nothing but salt and pepper in there. It looked like probably a 75-25 mix of pepper and salt. So I already use salt and pepper. I'm not gonna pay a little bit more for it. But he had a fajita rub and a pork rub, and I was tempted to get them. But I'll tell you, I'm not real big on buying commercial rubs no more, man. I used to buy them all the time, and I've done got so partial to the salt, pepper, and the seasoning salt. To me, that's just the best combination to put on barbecue. And every now and then I'll sweeten things up a little bit, but man, I'm just not real big on commercial rubs. And I see there's a lot of people on YouTube that sell commercial rubs too, and I want to support them, but I just don't. Y'all see my spice cabinet? I got so much crap in there I don't use no more. It's unreal. Yeah, crawfish and gator. You ain't lying. In Louisiana, crawfish and gator. Oh, Hojo and Celia are neighbors. Old Gold barbecue's pretty good. I know I didn't find no good barbecue while I was in Kansas where I was working at. Yeah, so I mean, you can find rubs on the internet, but like I said, I've stated in previous videos, you don't want a bunch of fine shit in your rub. You put too much fine stuff on the meat, you don't get as much smoke penetration. You want to use stuff that's got big granules in it. Or if you use a fine rub, you want to hit it with a light coat. If you're looking for that smoke flavor, especially on shorter cooks. My poor horse back there coughing. 2 hours from Indy. Oh, they're all out and about, Mom. Running around doing their own thing. I think they're down there at the neighbor's pond fishing. I think they was fishing. Blaine's in the house. So I don't have diamond salt over here where I live at. I got Morton's, and to me, kosher salt's kosher salt. So I use Morton's. So that's all I got over here. I've never tried diamond. To me, salt's salt. You do get peppers a little bit. All the pepper brands are a little bit different in taste. Some are a little bit more intense than others. That pepper that I use, that Badia's Butcher Block 16 mesh pepper, you gotta kind of don't go too heavy with that because it'll set your mouth on fire. It's got some heat behind it. Diamond was less salty. I don't know. I might get some off of Amazon. Give it a try. It's just I've never seen diamond salt down here. I know a lot of people like Chuds and some of them other guys. They use diamond. They say diamond's got a more consistent size. And I probably believe that because that Morton's kosher salt is got various sizes in it. It's not all real consistent. No doubt. So salt from Italy. Yeah, I'm just gonna use that American salt. When you're cooking barbecue, Mom, you want to use a coarse salt. You don't want to use fine salt. If you use fine salt, you oversalt your meat. Gotta be careful with it. No, sounds like that's some good salt. So I did some beans the other day, and I kicked my ass for not doing a video on these beans. They were off the chain. So that pork butt that I smoked like a brisket and sliced it like a brisket, I had half of it left at the end of the day. I vacuum sealed it, and I was thinking, man, I don't have no room in my freezer for this right now. What am I gonna do with it? So I told the old lady, I said, hey, cook down some pinto beans, and then right before they're done, throw the rest of this pork butt in there. And we cooked that dead gum pork butt, already cooked pork butt, down in those beans, and that's the best beans I ever ate in my life. It was off the chain good. And I'm thinking, man, I should have done a damn video on this. Shit. No, Mom, that's not Blaze. Blaze has been dead for freaking since I was a sophomore in high school. Or no, senior in high school. He died a long time ago. That back there is Weenie and Missy. No, I've never tried pink I've never tried pink Himalayan salt. I'm sure. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what the difference is between pink Himalayan salt and kosher salt. I've never tried it. I always see it. I've always seen it. But yeah, Mom, I got three horses here. I've got Buckshot. I've got Missy. Missy's 20. Buckshot's 13, and Weenie is 7. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm definitely gonna do that. So all these barbecue joints put brisket in their beans, and that's all cool and stuff. But I'll tell you what, pork butt and beans, you can make some money off of that. It'd be way cheaper than using brisket in your beans, man. That pork butt and them beans, I'm telling you, it had the porky flavor to it. It was tender, melt in your mouth, and then the smoke got in there. I mean, it was good, man. If you ever do a pork butt and you got leftover, cook you some pinto beans down, throw it in there. You will not be disappointed. Yeah, you got a pink salt in the grinder. Shit. It's time for another beer. Yep, as I've I've grown older, I don't hardly use commercial rubs no more. I do have a preferred set of rubs I use, like on my steaks and stuff like that. I'll use some salt, pepper, and then I'll come back and hit it with that Bondler's Fiesta. Father's Fiesta steak season is pretty damn good. Yeah, if you have leftovers on that pork butt, man, I'm telling you, save it. Save it for a pot of beans, and you will not be disappointed. All those flavors meld with that bean juice and all that pork grease, that smoked flavor, man, it's good. It's a real pork and beans. Can't go wrong with it. No doubt. I got a bunch of cooks I plan on doing in the fall when it gets cooler. Then I'm gonna do thinking about doing like a tailgate series for college football and for football season, like appetizers, and I got some ideas. Yeah, look, I ain't gonna knock that Jess Prowse seasoning. She's a pretty cool chick. Got some good videos, man. But I'm not putting charcoal on my damn meat, man. I'm sorry, I'm just not gonna do it. That's fake bark. I mean, if it tastes good, I guess that's cool. But I get that color. I get that black color off that smoker back there. Y'all seen my briskets? I don't need that charcoal stuff to make my food look like that. Do I smoke meat as a hobby? So right now I'm just smoking. Well, I like eating smoked meat. Obviously, Texas barbecue is my favorite food. Uh, but I was selling it to family and friends a little bit here and there, But all that's kind of slacked off a little bit. But meat prices going up, everybody falling on hard times. Right now, I just mainly do it for me, the kids, the family, and the YouTube channel that I've been working on. So that's mainly why I do it. Trying to share my barbecue knowledge with everybody if they want it. It's free. So I got another idea for the Bama Texas game. I was gonna save a spread video for when I got to like 1,000 subscribers, but I got something for that Texas game I want to smoke that I seen the other day. That I haven't seen nobody smoke them, but I have seen them done in an air fryer. I'm looking forward to that game. I'm a die-hard Texas fan, but I think Alabama is going to freaking take us to the woodshed. I don't think we're quite on their level yet unless Quinn Ewers comes out there and just plays out of his mind. Yeah, roll tide. If Texas beats them, that'd be a damn miracle, man. I don't see that happening. Maybe we come out there and keep it within 3 touchdowns, but I bet they skull drag our ass. The Longhorns have been a disappointment for the last 10 years. They just can't get it together. I quit holding my expectations up high. Every time they're supposed to be good, they come out and they're not good. So it's a show me 2022. Hey, man, hook 'em horns. I'm a die-hard Texas fan. I love Texas. They've just been disappointing here lately. Love the Longhorns. They need to get relevant back in college football again. All them blue bloods need to get together. Miami, USC, the ones that have been down for a long time. They need to bring college football back, man. I'm tired of seeing Georgia and Alabama and LSU, same people, Clemson, in college football playoff every year. With this new NIL deal, I bet Texas takes college football over. They got freaking endless amounts of money. Alabama. 120 minutes. Y'all go to one out of town every year? I'm not gonna lie to you. I've never been to a Texas Longhorns game, but I want to go. Me and my brother, we're gonna head to one here before, but I don't want to go when they're sucking, man. I want to go when they're good. I don't want to go watch them get their ass whipped. But I got animals here to take care of. I got kids and all that. Trying to line anything up to go out of town is a challenge for me. But I have been to Austin. I went to Austin back in 2014. Me and a buddy of mine went and stayed for a weekend, and I didn't try to go try no barbecue joints while we were there. We pretty much partied all night, slept all day while we were there. We had a blast. Hit Sixth Street up. Hey, Textroy is good steak seasoning. They make that right here in Beaumont, Texas. They make it right there in Beaumont, Texas, and that's all I used to use forever. I used to put Textroy steak seasoning on my briskets back, when I was learning how to do this stuff. Every now and again, I still put Textroy steak seasoning on my ribeyes and stuff. I like it. It's damn good. Well, you gave up your season tickets. I'll tell you what, man. I would. I don't know why you gave them up, but I wouldn't want to go watch what's been going on over there for the last 10 years and have Cajun dead. I mean, have a season tickets and getting your ass whipped all the time. My favorite Cajun seasoning. So by default, I would say Tony Chachere's, but I've been trying new ones here lately, and I found one called Atkins. It's not quite as salty as Tony Chachere's, and I like that one right there. There's some other ones I definitely want to go try though. I may just make my own Cajun seasoning. Yeah, you can get you some Texas seasonings down here, depending on what you're looking for. A real Texas seasoning's freaking that you can make at home, Mom, is salt, pepper, and Lowry seasoned salt. Do you 2 parts pepper, 1 part kosher salt, and 1 part Lowry seasoned salt, and that's a Texas rub right there. Yeah, I'll vouch for that. Traffic did suck going to Austin. Ain't no damn doubt about that. Traffic sucks everywhere now. Bondler's Fiesta Chicken Fajita season is my favorite when I make fajitas. You're not sponsored by either of them. Yeah, I like the Bondler's Fiesta seasoning. So I walked by Bondler's Fiesta seasons in the stores for freaking ever. For I finally tried them, and I'm thinking to myself, why did I not try this shit sooner? It is damn good. It is damn good. They got that Uncle Chris's gourmet steak season is good, and the regular steak season is good. The rib rub's good. The chicken seasoning, I love their chicken seasoning, and I got some of that fajita stuff too. It's damn good. I like spice Cajun hot. I did a jerk rib here a while back. Yep, Rick got his pizza. What kind of pizza you get, Rick? An organ meat smoke, heart, liver, tongue. So I'm gonna tell you straight up, I'm not a liver guy. I've never developed a taste for liver. I'm not eating liver. That's out. Now I think I will give heart a try. Tongue. I seen Chud do a video on tongue. I don't know, man. I may try that one day. But out of them three right there, the heart is the one that's most likely the one to get done. It won't be liver. I don't like liver. It's gross. It is gross. Liver. They tried to get me to eat liver and onions when I was a kid. I don't like the texture. I don't like none of it. Ugh. Yeah, so look, man, that's pizza is one of my favorite things to do. I have done some pizzas on my pellet smokers that turned out pretty decent, but I can get that offset smoker hot enough to do a pizza. I might do a damn pizza video on that one day, some homemade pizza. And then Walmart's got a knockoff pizza oven of the Uni pizza oven. I looked at it while I was up there earlier. I was tempted to buy that damn thing. It looked like it'd work. Cabrito. I don't remember what Cabrito is, man. You have to jog my memory on that one. I'm white. Hand tossed. You get some hand tossed pizzas? It's hard to find a place around here that does real wood fired pizza that's hand tossed. They got a place over in Beaumont called the Mellow Mushroom. That place has got some damn good pizzas. Hey, Rick, goat's good eating. I have cooked. I've ate grilled goat and stuff at friends' houses before. I will do a goat cook. Barbecue goat is damn good eating. It is good. It's better than lamb. I'm not a fan of lamb. But no flour. What kind of deadgum freaking pizza dough is that? If it ain't got flour in it, it ain't no good. It must be cauliflower. Oh, cabrito is goat. Duh, Mike. I knew that. Oh, y'all got a mellow mushroom over in California. That mellow mushroom's good shit, man. It sure is. I went and tried it for the first time this summer, and had a one they called the Cuban that had pulled pork on it, a Cuban pulled pork on it, pickles, mushrooms, and all kind of stuff. But man, it was freaking good. Had mustard on it. That was a good pizza. That mellow mushroom's good. Oh, it's the finest ground flour, perfect for making pizza dough. Yeah, I'm gonna do a smoked pizza video. I'll save that for one of my easy cooks. I don't feel like being out in the pit for a while. The hottest I've got that pit back there. That gauge tops out, I think, at 550. I've had it at 550 before I shut it down. I didn't want to get it too hot. So everybody says that about lamb, Mom. Everybody says that lambs. Every time the lamb I buy that I bought from HEB, they're all natural lamb. And every time I've cooked it, y'all may think this is funny, but I grew up around farms and all that, and I know what goats and lambs smell like, and that smell is what the lamb tasted like to me. So I never could take the lamb, man. It's too gamey. I know you can marinate it and stuff like that, but when I buy a piece of meat, I want to taste what it is. I don't want to taste marinade. Smoked breakfast casserole, man. I got all kind of ideas in the wheelhouse, man. So I mean, yeah, I mean, there's all kind of stuff I want to do. I want to do so many videos, but at the same time, I don't want to be out at the smoker all the time. Yeah, Rick, that's a toss up for me because I hate liver and I don't care for lamb. I think I'd rather freaking eat the grass on the ground right here than eat either one of them. Liver and onions is fucking disgusting. And I don't care for lamb either. I've tried that lamb all kind of ways. I remember the first time I made lamb, I went to the store and they had this big old leg of lamb. So I went and I watched some YouTube videos and I thought, hell yeah, this is going to be good. I smoked this leg of lamb and brought it to 140 internal temp and went to slicing it up and eating on it. And I was like, man, this is disgusting. I wasted $80 on this shit, man. Ugh. Fried chicken liver? So fried chicken liver is better than beef liver is. I can tolerate that. So I've ate fried chicken liver, and fried chicken gizzards are good too. I will eat them, but beef liver, no, no. Chicken liver is a lot richer. Got a different texture than that beef liver. Yeah, yeah, I can eat that chicken liver all day long. That's way different. Way different. It tastes damn good. I like to take them and fry them up. Fry them up, man. Them chicken livers is good eating. Chicken livers, chicken gizzards, hell, everything on a chicken is good eating. Yeah, I've actually ate fried chicken heart. That's pretty good. You don't get very many of them when you buy them whole chickens at the store. But they're a little morsel of joy, no doubt. Damn flies. Oh yeah, carne asada. You damn right I have. Carne asada is good freaking eating. I've got a couple recipes that I want to try. So I worked down in Houston. I used to work at all those Pasadena Lyondale plants, and I had some damn good carne asada in some of them restaurants. Man, it's like a Mexican roast beef melts in your mouth. It is so freaking good. Go to them restaurants where they don't speak real good language and just point to the menu, what it is on the menu, and you fix to eat good, man. Ain't no doubt. Like beef, chicken, lamb, some fishes. So I want to do some catch and cook videos, man. I can go down here to the creek and catch me some bass, and I love grilling and smoking bass in a 10-full boat. That shit is so good. Oh, Quint's back. That is good. I plan on doing some videos like that too. I don't know, I may go fishing maybe Sunday evening. Beef liver casada. Yeah, I'm sure there's some stuff you can do with that liver to make it taste better. There's a texture. One of my main things to get past beef liver is the texture on it. If you can change that texture up on it, maybe I can get by it. Yeah, carne asada. I'm definitely gonna do a video on carne asada. Make my own. When you build your smoker, are you going to go with it? No, I'm not gonna go with the insulated firebox, man. I've got my reasons for that. My main reason is just my reasoning, and maybe somebody disagree with it, but the less wood you burn, the less smoke flavor you're gonna get. In the summertime, that thick firebox back there is like it's just like having an insulated firebox. In the wintertime, you may have to burn a little more wood, but I'm a believer in the more wood you burn, the more smoke flavor you're going to get, more combustion and stuff like that. Just you get flavor from different points of combustion in wood. I noticed that some of those guys that got insulated fireboxes don't burn near as enough wood. You're cooking with more radiant heat than you're cooking with your smoked meat. Try some lamb. Nod textures. I don't know. Look, I'll try anything, man. I ain't gonna say I wouldn't, but as long as it's different than beef and liver and onions, I mean that's up. Panchucko's in the house. What's up, dude? He's been here the whole time, listening quietly, not saying nothing. He's lurking in the shadows. Proud beach sitter. What the fuck's this dude talking about? Dried human poops for garbage? Yeah, go ahead and try you some dried human poop, dude. Let me know how that fucking turns out. Yeah, I'm finna take his ass off of here. Fucking fool. Well, I've got some moderators in here. Hell, I can start giving y'all some wrenches. There, you get a wrench. Rick gets a wrench. Rick gets a wrench. I like an 805 barbecue junkie. George's or Jorge's channel. Everybody's got a wrench. Can you get lamb shoulders down here at the Dallas Farmers Market? If you can get lamb shoulder at HEB's, most of them. You got him, Quint. Thank you, man. I normally don't, since I'm a small channel, I normally don't get too many of them dudes in here, but I know they pop up on them other ones all the times. Heck, on Chud's the other day, we had 700 people in that live chat. Heck, Quint was there, and freaking they had a dude pop on there. There were so many comments flying so fast in that. It was, oh, Trump, Louis back. What's up, Louis? Louis in the house. It's my dark horse pick. Yeah, it's funny. Kind of cook with human poop. What dumb shit. Is she a good cook? I don't know, man. I'm kind of not happy, man. Normally he talks to me on his live feed. He didn't even acknowledge me the other day. I can't believe that. What's wrong with that dude? Nah, Chud's pretty cool. Chud's definitely got not only does Chud got some culinary, he's got good barbecue experience, but he's actually got some culinary chops too. He can put out some shit. Oh, Chuddy Chud. That was one of my inspirations, starting my own YouTube channel. Yeah, they were. I was in there. They were freaking all over. They always hit Smoking Joe's live chats big time, man. That's aggravating when that crap happens like that. They were naked. Oh, shit. They was naked. Yep. Naked spammers. He's too far out. Hey, I tell you what, he's goofy. There ain't no doubt about it. Old Chud. But you know what? Channels that are that big, they all got a little niche shade to get the subscribers they get. And his is he likes to act a little goofy and get loud and all that. And that's how he gets he's getting this deal. But I guess that happens to everybody that gets big. They forget about the little guy. I try not to forget where I came from. Yeah, he's getting a bit big head. He done old Chud, he's done made it up there real to the big time. When you rolling around with Google trying sandwiches all day, you done made it in the YouTube world. He hangs out with mad scientists all the time. And don't get me wrong, I'm a fan of I'm a fan of all their channels, but some of the shit that mad scientists posts on there, it's just kind of mind-boggling to me. Oh, I just figured out how to smoke meat the right way with dirty smoke and all that, and I'm like, you didn't know that before? How long you been smoking, man? Come on, dude, really? And then, the one thing that really gets me on a lot of YouTube channels, and I ain't gonna call none of them out by name, but it's this Texas Secret Seasoning Rub. I'm gonna tell you the Texas Secret Seasoning Rub in this YouTube video just to get clicks and shit. That cracks me up, man. It really does. So I don't have a fishing pond, Hojo. We got one down the road, and there ain't no gators right here around here. This is too dry. Yeah, no doubt, man. That's what y'all see right here is what you're getting. I'm not fronting no bullshit. Yeah, yeah. I ain't got to sit here and I don't make it big in YouTube, then oh well, man, it ain't the end of the freaking world. I got other successful stuff going on in life. I just figured I'd give it a shot, but I ain't gonna start doing a bunch of goofy, dumb shit for views. You got the dirty smoke strategy down pat. Dirty smoke's not the end of the world, man. It really ain't. It really ain't. I think I'm gonna follow everybody else on YouTube and do the Texas Secret Seasoning just to get some views. That cracks me up. Everybody's obsessed with Texas barbecue, which I guess our barbecue is good, but I mean, damn, other barbecue's good too. Hey, I think that's funny, Rick, when he does that dumb shit. But is it necessary? Probably not. But no, I ain't doing no dance, Mom. I don't dance. Yeah, mixed with menudo, trumpet. So yeah, I've been going to barbecue restaurants growing up. Everything had a red tint on it. Not everything salt, pepper. Everybody knew that. Sassafras wood? Yeah, we got sassafras wood down here. It's not as plentiful as other woods, but I so I've got a friend that uses sassafras wood in his smokehouse to smoke sausage, and that sassafras wood on sausage is off the chain. That's definitely a good wood to smoke with. If you can get it, I would definitely use it for like pork, chicken, and stuff like that. I don't know about a long cook like brisket. Sassafras is good shit. Salt, pepper, and garlic on a yawn. Yep. Well, see the whole disclaimer about the salt is everybody said salt, pepper, and garlic for years, but there's actually a little bit of seasoned salt in that salt. That was the secret seasoning. I like using other shit in my rubs too sometimes. It just depends on what I'm cooking. When it comes to the brisket, for me, it's just straight salt, pepper, seasoned salt, a little bit of garlic, a little bit of onion powder here and there. That's it. That's all I like on my briskets. I don't put sugar or nothing like that. My pork butt, if I feel like throwing a little bit of brown sugar every now and again, I put a little bit of brown sugar on my pork butt though. Give it a little extra but I won't put that brown sugar on until I wrap. That way it don't burn up. Yeah, the Texas Trinities are legit. And look, man, every region's got their own little thing they do. Me personally, Texas pulled pork is good, but North Carolina, the Carolina pulled pork, is some pretty good shit too, though, man. I will give it that. It's good. A little bit of chewing tobacco and beef. Oh hell yeah, man. Yeah, put that chewing tobacco in there. I think I'll pass on that. Yeah, Mark smokes meat. He's got a little my brother Mark, that's my mom I'm talking to. Mark's got a Weber Smoky Mountain that he smokes on. I call it a trash can smoker. I fuck with him all the time about it. He goes to talking trash about barbecue. I'm like, man, you smoke on a trash can, dude. I smoke on a real smoker. What's up, Wolfman82 has joined the chat. How are you doing, bud? How are you doing? So, yeah, which video did I put the sauce recipe in? Give me a minute and let me think. I put a sauce recipe in one of my videos here recently. That's a base that you can start with, and I don't never write down my sauce recipes, man. I go with it. When it starts tasting good, I quit adding shit to it. But I put a base recipe for my sauce in one of my videos, and I think it was my Texas style spare rib video. If you'll go back to that one, I think I've got the sauce recipe in there that I use. Wolfman, good sir. Hey, I don't never shame my brother until he starts shaming me. I talk cash money shit. If you don't want to hear it, don't talk it back. He's at work tonight. He might see this later. For years, he was before I got back in the stick burner game. I had a Rectech pellet smoker and a pellet smoker I built. He'd give me hell about them damn pellet smokers. Ain't real barbecue. You got to plug it in or da 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 da. And I was like, dude, really? It freaking tastes better than your Webby Smoker Mountain. And then I got back in the stick burner game. Don't hear as much shit from him no more. Yeah, Rectech. If you're gonna get a pellet smoker, Rectech is the way to go. Those grills are stainless steel. They're built a little bit heavier than the Traegers and the Pit Bosses. If you can afford one, they're built better. Definitely go with one of them. And in my opinion, they've got the best controller in the market. It holds that temperature right where you put it at. It puts out a lot of smoke. It does a damn good job, man. It really does. It is. it's a good beginner's grill. You're right, Rick. You can take that Rectech and really learn how to. If you want to learn how to smoke briskets and these meats, start with a pellet grill and then ease your way on up to a stick burner. Once you figure out, what works, the only thing the pellet grill takes out of it is the fire management. When you get back to the grill, nothing changes as far as you prep your meat and do all that. It's just the fire management changes. And then you can figure it out along the way. That's what I tell people all the time. People shame pellet grills, but they got their place in the world, in the barbecue world, man. Austin's Barbecue also turns out great product at a fair price. Addison's Airport. Airport Barbecue. Yeah, that Traeger, man. I'm going to tell you right now. That Traeger is built out of some thin metal. That is not a grill that's going to last. If you want to buy a grill and you're going to spend good money on it, you want to buy something that is going to last you. A Rectech will last you a long. I've had that Rectech I got for 3 years, and I had a Pit Boss for 3 years. Pit Boss done rotted out, fell apart. That Rectech's still going strong. I wouldn't spend $4,000 on a debt. You can buy a freaking good backyard freaking offset stick burner for $4,000 for you go buy a damn pellet grill for 4,000. Man, that's crazy. How did I end up with a Rectech? Look, everything that I do hardcore research. I don't just go buy something on a whim and figure it out. Anytime I'm getting into something I ain't never done, I watch YouTube videos, I read, I do hardcore research on it. And to my conclusion of my research, Rectech was the one with the cherry on top for me. And then a guy I worked with had one, so I got off of work one day and we went over there and I toyed around with his Rectech, and then I was sold on it, man. It was a good damn grill, so that's what I bought, the Rectech Bull. The LSG pellet, built to last. Yeah, Traeger's a piece of. I wasn't gonna say it, but Rick done said it, so I'm gonna say it now. Traeger's a piece of shit. Don't waste your money on that crap. It's a marketing. It's a marketing freaking It's marketing. You're paying for that name. I wouldn't buy that shit. And you're right, Wolfman82. Not everybody's got time to sit a firebox, and I totally understand that. That's why I don't knock pellet grills. But if you're gonna get a pellet grill, get a good pellet grill. Pellet grills can put out. I cooked on them there for a couple years and didn't even hardly use an offset because my freaking cheap ass char griller burned out. So I went to the pellet grill game there for a little while, and I cranked out some damn good barbecue on them, man. Everybody liked it. And a lot of times, if you didn't tell them it come off a pellet grill, they wouldn't even know about it. Not unless he was a seasoned barbecue vet. But hey, you cook on what you're comfortable for, man. Barbecue at the end of the day is cooked on with a fire and wood. As long as it's cooked with fire and wood, even if it is a pellet, you still cook barbecue, man. Yeah, so that's what I was talking about earlier in the feed. If anybody missed it, when you're buying these big name smokers, you're paying for a name. A 100-gallon backyard smoker for $7,000? No, dude. You can go take that $7,000 to a local fabricator and get a 250-gallon offset smoker built for that much. There ain't no way in hell I would pay that much for a 100-gallon smoker. Unless you just want the name Moberg on it. And I'm sure it's a great pit and runs fine, got good quality welds on it, but I mean, damn, that's ridiculous. Two brothers. So when I was searching my pellet smoker, it was between Rectech and Pits and Spits. Pits and Spits had a good one too. So I was hung up on them two, but the Rectech was a little bit cheaper than the Pits and Spits, so I went with it. The Franklin barbecue, Franklin LOL. So you talking about the Franklin barbecue pits? Yeah, his damn pit's about the size of a country old country Brazos, and he wants like $6,000 for that, man. That's fucking ridiculous. You're paying for a name. Yeah, Rick, you're totally right, man. I've cooked some of the best barbecue of my life on cinder blocks in a grate, man. I mean, you don't have to have a big fancy ass smoker to make good barbecue, man. I'm telling you. I've cooked a lot of barbecue on cinder blocks. I may make me a cinder block pit here for the fall and do that whole hog on a cinder block pit and a piece of plate over the top of it. If I feel like it. If not, I'm going at 250 gallons. Weber kettle. I've made good barbecue on Weber kettles. I don't have a Weber kettle, but I got a cheap Walmart grill I'll grill on every now and again. Yeah, you're right, Judge Webb. At the end of the day, I prefer everything on that 250-gallon pit back there, no doubt. But when I don't have time for it, I got other smokers I mess with. Yeah, so I sent Trumpet Master a video of the pellet smoker stick burner that I built. I built a freaking pellet smoker the size of a stick burner that I can put logs on, the size of a refrigerator. I'm sorry, that I can put logs on, and it also doubles as a warming cabinet. I can get it down to temps to 150, and sometimes if the weather gets bad or something rolls in, I'll run in there to that pellet smoker, fire it up, and I'll transfer everything over to that. Buy a used Cadillac with 7 grand. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, so Big Phil has got some good looking smokers. Yeah, I've seen some of his. Him look good. On his bigger smokers, I think his fireboxes are a little bit too small, but other than that, they're damn good looking smokers. I bet they work good. We grilled some good chicken in Iraq. Yeah, a lot of people use those barrel pits and swear by them. I hadn't used one yet. Well, Mom, what got me interested in barbecue is I happened to luck out and cook a brisket right one time. Then I got pretty intrigued with it, kept going with it. Then after you hit the age of 30, you either watch a lot of cool TV shows or you start barbecuing. And I started barbecuing. So I mean, my brother's got a Weber kettle. Not my brother. I'm sorry. He's got a Daggum Smoky Mountain. I've never done a brisket on a Weber kettle, but I've done some other stuff on it. So, Gorilla Joe, I hadn't done a video on that pellet smoker I built. I do plan on doing some videos on it though. I've mainly when I don't do a sausage video, I smoke it on that pellet smoker with I can put logs in. So I hadn't done a video on it yet, but I did send Trumpet Master a video on Instagram, and I think I got you on Instagram. I'll look you up when I get off this live feed, and I'll send you a video of what that thing looks like. It's a little bit dirty right now. I got to do some cleaning on it. It sits in my barn, and the alleyway in my barn's narrow, so it's hard for me to get back and get a shot on it and do a video. So I'm definitely going to do some moving around on that, and so where I can get a video off on it. But it's pretty damn cool, man. It works good. Yeah, get your supplies, Trumpet Master. Shock the world, dude. Let's see. I'm back for little steaks. Hey, Rick Quint. I'm trying to get caught up on the comments. Yeah, no, you're gonna see it. I'll look you up on Instagram. I'll send you a video of it when we get off. Your family keeps you motivated. So what keeps me motivated for barbecue is freaking there's endless possibilities of what you can do on a barbecue pit or anything. Tweaking recipes. I mean, there's endless possibilities, man. You can do all kind of shit on a barbecue pit. You can do anything on a barbecue pit. That's what motivates me. Y'all don't have an HEB in Dallas? Damn, man. Y'all got Costco probably. Costco ain't bad. Yeah, Rick, I'm gonna try to go live every Friday. Thanks for tuning in, man. I've been trying to do them on Saturdays, but I think Friday is the sweet spot for me. I try not to impede on nobody else's live feeds. I try to pick a day where nobody else is doing theirs, and I think Friday is gonna be my day. Yeah, so I don't have a Costco around here. So we've got HEBs, we got Walmarts, we got Kroger's, we got Market Baskets, we got Brookshire Brothers, but and then we got Sam's in Beaumont. If I really want to get my meat at a cheaper price, I can go buy it by the case at Sam's. 2 miles from the crib. I definitely would like to check a Costco out though. So you live in Oklahoma, Gorilla Joe? I didn't know that. I've done some work over in Chickasha, Oklahoma, for a while, and I've worked in Ponca City, Oklahoma. Hey, smoked lasagna would be off the chain on a smoker. I mean, like I said, there's all kind of possibilities. You could cook anything you can cook in the oven, you can cook on a smoker, man. Just put it to you like that. No doubt. I work construction, so I was a boiler maker since I got out of high school, and then here recently, the past couple of years ago, I got into being a contract representative for plants around here. And now I rep. I don't travel no more. I stay home. Yeah, I've been we were staying in Chickasha and building a gas plant in Bradley, Oklahoma. So I stayed around there for almost a year, and then I've worked at the Ponca City Phillips 66 up in Ponca City a few times, on and off. So the closest restaurant depot to me is in Houston that I know about. Pipeline? No, I never got into the pipeline life. When I got out of high school, I jumped straight up into construction and went from there working in chemical plants and oil refineries. No pipeline for me. Pipeline was too up and down when I was getting into construction. My God, you dogs are filthy. Got a bunch of dirty dogs laying by me. Hey, I've got friends that do pipeline, man, and dude, yeah, they crazy. But I love them to death, man. Old Triple B, he's a character. I like the shit out of him, man. I bet he would be fun to sit down and drink beer with. Ain't no doubt. I've got 10 acres right here. What you see right here behind me is a 4 acre pasture, and then I've got 2 acres going this way. My house sits on the acre in the front, my barn sits on the acre in the back, and then I got another pasture back off on the other side over there that's 4 acres. So yeah, I got 10 acres. Control room life. There you go. That's gravy train. I finally got me a somewhat of an office job where I sit and plan workout and estimate and do shit like that now. My mom's making some weird bread. I don't know what the hell it is though. Sounds like some Jewish stuff. Yep, I'll tell you what, man. A lot of people knock Oklahoma, but probably shouldn't say this because I'm from Texas, but I liked Oklahoma, man. The weather was nice. I did some damn tornado chasing while I was up there. I was intrigued with that. Didn't see nothing real extravagant. Seen a little small one, but I liked it up in Oklahoma. We'd go down to Oklahoma City and go eat food. We went to that Cattleman Steakhouse over there in the stockyards, legendary steaks, and ate over there. And it was pretty good. Did some exploring over there. It was pretty cool in Oklahoma. No, so I don't have no hogs that come up on my property. They My dogs keep them at bay. But I can go ride my horse down the road, some of these woods around here, and you can run into some hogs out there. It's babka bread, and it's Jewish. Yeah, I figured that. So you're originally from Kansas? I've done some work in Kansas too. I've worked in over by Wichita or El Dorado, Kansas, and I've worked in Bushton, Kansas, in the middle of freaking nowhere. Sherman, Texas, yeah, that's up there. Yeah, I know where Sherman is. Definitely know where Sherman's at. That's pretty cool. So I worked out in West Texas in Big Springs, and then I got a call to go to Bushton, Kansas. So I drove through the Panhandle, passed through all them, then drove through Oklahoma's Panhandle, and seen some pretty cool stuff along the way. And ended Oklahoma. I think I spelled that right. Like I said, man, I liked Oklahoma. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad at all. It was a lot drier weather up there, not quite as humid. We built a natural gas plant in the middle of a cow pasture. It was a gravy job too. Gravy job. Yeah, Wichita. I didn't do too much exploring in Wichita. I think they got, if I ain't mistaken, they got a Bass Pro Shops in Wichita. I went and checked that out. That's pretty cool. There wasn't a whole lot in El Dorado except for the little plant we was working in and a few restaurants here and there. What was that? Lived in Abilene. I've been through Abilene. You go through Abilene when you're on your way to Big Springs, Texas. It's just I'm not about that West Texas life, man. There ain't nothing out there. Nothing but a bunch of mesquite trees and dust. Hot as hell. Every time I went and worked out there, I couldn't wait to get back down here where there was some trees. Yeah, El Dorado didn't have much. They did have a fast food chain over there that we don't have down here. I'm trying to remember what it was called. I think a Steak and Shake or something like that. They did these smashed steak burgers and Oreo cups with the. So yeah, that club you're talking about in Wichita. A lot of my coworkers went to that. Had some pretty extravagant adventures in there. But when I was working, I was all about business. I didn't go out and run around all night. Didn't have time for that. But when we got toward the end of a job, I'd take the time to stay a few extra days and check stuff out. Yeah, Abilene's seen some snow before. Big Spring's seen that snow too. I want to say Abilene's like a hour, hour and a half away from Big Springs. Just there ain't nothing out there in West Texas, man. It's dead. Yeah. Man, it's starting to get dark here. Well, shit. We got 13 people in here. What y'all want to talk about now, man? Few good concerts. There been no concert in Wichita. I've been to a few down here. Well, we got somebody commenting on one of my videos. I'll share them when I make YouTube videos. I'll share them to all my Facebook pages that I'm on. Try to get more views. There was somebody commenting on my pork butt video a while back, wanting to do it. I told them that if you're gonna do that pork butt slice like a brisket, you need to pull it at 175. Don't pull it at 185 like I did, and rest it overnight. So it damn near fell apart. I almost wasn't able to slice it. So bats, yeah, we got bats out here. I hadn't really seen none here lately, but we definitely got them. All right, Gorilla Joe, take it easy, man. Thanks for stopping by. I'll catch you on the next one. Be safe. Heading back to work. A little boy over there hitting the fence. I couldn't see what the hell that was. Yeah, but I hadn't seen none this year. Normally, right at dusk, you'll see them flying overhead, and I really hadn't even thought about it till you mentioned that. And man, I haven't seen no bats. I'll be damned. Normally, we've got bats over here. You gonna go get them, Cooper? Hmm? And then another thing I noticed the other day, I ain't seen a bunch of dragonflies around here either. They normally eat all the mosquitoes. I ain't really had to worry about mosquitoes because ain't really had no damn rain down here. So, man, bee farms are all over Southeast Texas, man. Bee farms, there's a place right up here about 13 miles north of me. There's a bee farm over in a little town called Roganville. And later, Clint, man, take it easy. And I get local honey wherever I want. I mean, everybody in Southeast Texas makes honey. And I go to my feed store that I buy feed from, and I buy honey right there, made right there in Jasper, Texas. And then I think there's a group in Southeast Texas on Facebook called Local Bee Farmers and all that. You can go on there and you can look them up, and you can buy honey all over Southeast Texas. It's not hard to find good local honey. Oh, go on, boy. Ain't nobody hurting nothing. My neighbor's got a canine over there. And for the longest time, my dogs beat him up. But now he done got big and he beats them up. So he lets them know what's up. No, I've never tried to brew any of my own beer. But anybody have made some moonshine before. That's about it. There's my mom's weird bread she's been talking about on the live feed. Show you what it looks like. No, I've never tried to brew my own beer. It's just something I'm not really that interested in. I'll just go buy it. Alright, guys. So I've been doing this for a little over 2 hours. My computer's getting low on battery. It's starting to get dark out here, so I'm gonna go ahead and yeah, she can get her own YouTube channel. Yeah, no shit, mom. But and YouTube channels like that, they get a lot of subscribers too. But yeah, y'all have a great weekend. Y'all go fire up your smokers and cook something. And I'll try to do this live feed again next Friday. I'm gonna try to do it every Friday from here on out, around 6:30 in the evening. So thank you everybody for tuning in. If you didn't like the video on your way out, please hit the like button. And I'll see y'all guys next time. Thank y'all for watching.